About me, my name's Maggie, which most of you will have realised by now. I'm a chartered health and safety practitioner working at a site in Edinburgh, and I've been in health and safety for over 15 years. And for me, the reason that I wanted to do this is about the motivational side of things. So it's not about the money for me, it's more about how passion is within the company. And how it drives that side of things, so you get all that, the positivity that comes through for me, which is the thing that drove me when I first met my sponsor, was how positive she was about it. And I went to a success day the following week, and I was absolutely blown away by how many people turned up. It was in Birmingham, over 5,000 people turned up, and that was actually just, everybody was happy, which was amazing.
Thank you very much. For you who don't know me, I'm Derek, 22 from Falkirk. My background has mainly just been a lot of work, worked since the age of 13 and currently working for a year. For me, for forever, what it was attracting me to forever was a different way of working, really just adapting a new way of doing something work for your wage and having somebody telling you this is how much you're worth. And up until recently, I've been working lots of hours and been saving up, but I got to maybe a few months ago and I was just really like, where am I going to find money for my flat? Where am I going to find money for a new car or anything that I really want to get? And that's where I was looking off to me forever. So today we're going to just go over a little bit about the business. For you that are already in the business, you'll probably know all of these slides, but hopefully we'll give you a good insight to it. So the challenges of today's living is we're all working longer hours. We're all expected to work longer hours. Wherever it be that you work, you're expected to do longer hours to keep the manager happy or to keep the customers happy. You're always expected to work longer hours. We're also having to make longer commutes to your work. No longer nowadays you can get a job in your local community that you enjoy, that gives you the money that you want to earn, and then go home at the end of the day at 5 o'clock and spend time with your family. You're always having to go on trains, take bus journeys, take cars, which before you even get to your work, you're already having to spend out of your back pocket. So before you actually start earning, you're putting that money in, and that's what really got me on to forever. We've got a lack of job security. In a long time, some of you remember when you could go into a job when you were really, really young, you would learn it, you would get good at it, and that would be you'd be sorted for the rest of your life. You know your pension was going to be coming in, you know your hours, and you knew that at the end of the week you were always going to have that income. I don't know if a lot of you know, but a lot of big businesses and even professions nowadays, not everybody's secure in their job. There's always a slip up that you can make. There's always company cuts, so you're maybe working less hours for less money. And it really, really scares people these days, as they don't really know when or where they're going to be in the next couple of years. I mean, I don't know about you, but I particularly don't know if I'm going to be in Virgin for the next couple of years or wherever I'm going to be. And it's really, really scary for everybody these days if you're lack of job security. And then finally a pension. Now it's funny enough, I never really thought about my pension before I joined Thrill. Never really bothered about it, and then 50 odd years away whenever I get my pension. But you really have to think about your pension these days. Is you're going to get to a pension age, and where I really want to be is I don't really want to be spending my pension on mortgage or spending my pension on everyday things. I really want to be able to enjoy my pension, and that's where we're going to look over today. So our needs. Everybody has needs, we all have needs, doesn't matter where you are in life, doesn't matter if you're just passionate or if you're in a full-time job, we all need needs. We all want more time to spend with our family, more time to spend with our kids, more time to spend with our friends. We all want to travel. I mean, who doesn't want to travel? Who doesn't want to go away on holidays and the dreams and want to see all the places of the world and have a new car to do it? Doesn't matter what kind of car you want, we all want different cars. I want a classic mine, but she's not particularly one that I want. But you all want new cars, and we all really having to work for the extra cars because they're all getting more expensive as time goes on. Financial independence. We're going to talk a lot about today about forever and its financial independence, and we'll go on to it more that it's a cash-rich, debt-free company. But who else would want to be cash-rich and debt-free by the time we get to our pension age? Who wouldn't want to have to know they don't have to owe anybody any money? and a new way of working. Like I said at the beginning, I'm really looking for a new way to work, a way to work from home, a way to be my own boss, and really a great way down here. That's a really great saying, is how to help each other. Because as you'll learn with Forever, we are a big company that help each other, whereas if it's helping people come on board to earn extra cash, or whether it's bringing one of our products here today that really benefit our customers. And success, like Maggie explained to you, and which one of you guys are in a job, or ladies are in a job, that you get told thank you at the end of your job? Which one of you put in the 40, 50 hour a week, put in all your graft, get up early in the morning, come home at night, and get told thank you? I know for myself, I've had a lot of jobs, and not all of them say thank you. With Forever, and let me raise this straight out. I've only been with the company for 3 weeks now, and I've never had as much recognition as what I've had in any of my jobs, and I've been in jobs for over 4.5 years or something. So the recognition and wealth is really great, and we all need it in our life to keep us going. Then health, better lifestyle and a healthier way of living. I would love to go to the gym. I would love to go to the gym. I would love to have the body that I want to, but I'm always working. I'm always coming home, I'm always sleeping. And really that's a big thing about everyone, is we all want a healthy lifestyle. And obviously we've got products there that help us with that, but they can do it as well. So the Forever story, so let's go into the Forever story for all you that don't know it. Forever's been around since 1978 in the USA. It was started up by this man here who owned it and has the family prospects, and they've still got the family members there. They're a world brand leader in aloe vera. For you that don't know aloe vera, again we're going to go through a lot of that, so you really want to go on with that. We're also, but a lot of people don't know, is we're a world leader in bee pollen, which is another great thing that's good for our bodies. And this is a great statement here. We will create a profitable environment where individuals can dignitely be what they want to be, with integrity, empathy and fun with our dates. For you that don't know, that was quite a hard paragraph for me, and I'm not the best with English. So the Forever story, we're in over 150 countries, we're actually up to 157 countries now, which means over 157 governments have accepted us into their hands. We're over 2.6 billion turnover and up to 1.5 billion assets. Again, that big word there, I don't really know much about assets, but what that really means is that every country we're in, every building that we have, we own them right out, meaning that we don't own a penny from no one. We've also got experienced senior management team. There have been a lot of them there since day one, meaning that the same values that we started off with from day one are still there through the full period. And like I said before, we're cash rich and debt free. Cash rich and debt free. Who wouldn't want to work with a company that's cash rich and debt free? Who wouldn't want to work with a company that is not going to just say, you know what, we need to have cutbacks, so we're just going to get let go of the staff or cut the staff hours. With Forever, you're never going to get that. And then the Forever story. So like you see here, this is when we started off in 1978. In our first few years, 54 million in profit, all the way up to 2.6 billion here. Last year it was 2.7 billion profit for our products. And as you notice, this is a lot of through recessions. So even through recessions, we never dipped once. And then think about it, a lot of companies would have struggled during the times, but we never. And then Forever UK. So we've been in UK since 1993, and this is our main office down in Wick. Since we came to the UK, we've got an excess of over 75 million turnover. And a big one I want to point out today is the Investment People Gold Standard and the Direct Sales Association. What this means, guys, is, I don't know if a lot of you know about it, but for us to get this, it's really hard. For the NHS, the people that look after us, the people that look after our well-being, they've only got bronze in this investment in people. We really invest in our people. The training that we invest in the people is far beyond. The training that I've received, and I've only been with the company for 3 weeks, it's just outstanding. And we've also got the Direct Sales Association, meaning that you've got the confidence when you join on with us, if you join on with us, that you are legitimately allowed to sell within the marketplaces that you do. So, we're going to pass you on to Maggie. She's going to explain more of the products and you can see where they come from.
It is hard to get to show.
Yeah,
So I'm just going to go through some of the products and things like that we've got on here. And as we pointed out, you know, Forever is world's #1 grower of aloe vera, and that's throughout many countries. We are the world's #1. We don't use insecticides, pesticides, or fertilisers on any of our products and when we're growing them. And one of the things that we do with Forever is we actually own all the plantations that we've got. So there's a few plantations, some for the bees and some for the aloe. But we actually buy the land around those plantations as well, so that they can't get contaminated by anybody else who's planting things in those areas. So we actually make sure that our products are pure by buying that extra land around them and keeping that free, which is quite a lot of finance that's put into that. We also hand harvest and hand fillet the inner leaf gel that we have, so a lot of companies don't do that, whereas we do. And as you'll see sort of like on here, this is sort of like the aloe that we have with the gel, and obviously that's skimmed back by people with very sharp knives, and we've seen the videos of them doing that. And the only thing that we use within this is the inner leaf gel. We don't use any of the other leaf part of the aloe. That goes back into fertiliser, which goes back into the ground, so we're using that and reusing the products that we do to help fertilise our own products. And we also have a patented stabilising process. We are the only people that can use that. It's the only company that can use that stabilisation process, which is a cold press process. A lot of other companies have to heat products, and therefore they're taking nutrients out straight away, having to put those nutrients back in. Whereas we don't do that. We keep all our nutrients because of the way that we have that patented process, and nobody else can match that. And obviously they have to treat things in different ways, which is obviously a fantastic thing for us to have. Because we do have all of these things, we have a superior quality product. If you go to some of the stores and things like that, and you have a look at the quality and the quantity of aloe in some of the products, they only have to say it's 15% aloe to actually call it aloe. And you'll find that a lot of them will have the minimum of 15% in there. And some of the things like say aloe juices and things like that, it's a juice, not a gel, because it hasn't got that much aloe in it. And obviously some of ours, if you look at the quality of ours, there's 80% plus aloe within our products. And we put aloe in first before anything else. So it's aloe first, then the nutrients on top of that we need to put in there. So it's the majority of our products are all based around the aloe. We have a number of people and experts in our business that will help us and support us, as well as people like myself and Derek and other people in the business. These guys are the experts, and these guys have been in the business for a number of years. So we've got Dr. Peter Atherton, and if you've got your pack, if you're already in the business, he's actually written a book, the Aloe Vera book, and he's done a lot of work, got a PhD in it, and lots and lots of information in here, and things where there's been benefits to people from using the products. So he's an expert in that field. We've also got Dawn Parker, who is our nutritional expert, so she talks about all the nutrients and things like that we've got in the business, and does all the work in the background around those and new developments and things. So she's the expert in there. And then we've got David Birch. David Birch is the vet. So not only do we have our products that are great for humans, they're actually great for animals as well. And I've got some stories in some of the books somewhere about horses with diarrhea and all sorts of things. So they are absolutely brilliant for animals as well. And David Birch was actually at the Olympics with the horse shows and things like that were there. So he's very, very big in the Olympic circuits and things like that. And each one of these actually has their own business in our with Forever as well. And Louise Wiley, who is our skincare, cosmetics and sports product advisor. So she takes care of all, obviously, the skincare, so like the sports packs and things like that, so our Clean Nines, Fit Ones, Fit Teams and the RGs and things like that. She's the expert in that field, and we are shortly going to be looking at another expert coming on, which has just been announced recently, because we've started a new product with the essential oils. So obviously we are still always looking at new products and new marketplaces, and these are all marketplaces that are growing. So we're looking at the moment, and I don't think it'll be that long before we've got a number 5 expert in there that will help us with the essential oils and start running those type of businesses as well. So there's many, many options within Forever. So product approval, obviously it's key to the business that we have the best product on the market, and we need to make sure that we keep that. So we make sure we have a unconditional 60-day money back satisfaction guarantee for every single item that we sell. So if somebody buys this and it is unconditional 60-day money back guarantee, so if you went up to Boots with an empty tube and said, can I have my money back, I've had this for 59 days and I don't like it, they're going to throw it away, it's not going to happen. Forever don't do that. Forever will turn around and say, if you send that product back to head office and you're not happy with it within 60 days with your receipt, they will give you your money back. and there's literally around about less than 1% of our 2.6 billion turnover that actually get returned. So it just shows how good the products are. We're also certified by the Allo Association, so there's, we are certificated annually on those. We are audited regularly on the quality of our products, and that is something that we're proud of to have that, and we keep that going year on year. We're also the Islamic Society, kosher and halal. So these products can be sold to anybody, because they're all those sort of certifications that we've got. So it doesn't matter what ethnic background people are in, these products can be used by anybody as well. So we have a variety of product ranges. I mean, this is sort of like the pack that we'll talk about shortly, but the back there we've got a number of other products and things that you can look at. So we have a huge range. There's over 250 products within the range that we've got now. And we start off with the health and wellness kind of things and the markets within there. These are growing constantly. We've got the fitness and weight management programs. These, again, fitness and weight management within the industry now, it's just growing and people want to know more about it. We have beauty and cosmetics. We've got the Sonia range, and we've got sort of like various different things around there with aromatherapy, and we've got the essential oils coming in as well within there. And then the animal and home, so it's not just animals, we have cleaning products. So there's literally a market for everything that where we can get into, and there's a market there, we look at it. And we have the product packs, so the different kind of things like see on the screen there, the Vital 5, which is a pack in itself, so and it sort of ties in with the 9 to fit ones, the fit 2s. So we have a range of different product packs as well that people can purchase if they wanted to do, so they have to have a full sort of another supply. And we look at this and say, like, who would buy these products? So I'll just turn around and say, how many of you got armpits? How many of you clean your teeth? Everybody will use these products. Everybody somewhere has a need for these products. And you walk in the supermarkets, there's a variety of different products. And like I say, there's something for everybody. So when we look at our marketplace, right from babies who can use the gel for teething, to the elderly who might be suffering with aches and pains and things like that, and there's something there for everybody to help with our products. So it's literally anybody you know that we need for and they use for something that we have. So I was sort of like asked this question, would I use them myself? So when I first came to the business, did I know anything about aloe? Not a lot. I've heard a little bit about it, you can use it on cuts and burns. But I didn't know that much about it when I first came into the business, so would I use them myself? I got my pack and I opened it and I started using them. And that's one of the key things with the pack is we need to use them so that we can recommend them. Because this business isn't just about sales. This business is about recommending the products. If we're not using them, we can't recommend them. So the first thing I did was open it up, took the seal off everything, and then threw the things in the fridge when I realised I was putting them in the fridge, so I had to drink them and stuff like that. But there's some distinctive tastes in there with the gels. Some people like them, some people don't. But I got used to it. So the first time I was like, well, I'm going to sell this. But you get used to the products and you get used to the health benefits that it brings with it. So there's quite a few different things in there. Some of my favourite ones here is like, so I've got the moisturising lotion. It's got collagen in it. So I love that one. That's great. And the scrub. I like that. It's not as harsh as what a lot of scrubs are, but I really like that one. Unfortunately, I left one of those in the hotel recently. I had to go out and buy another one. And obviously, this is our best-selling product. This is the best-selling product throughout, I think, any country, because of the health benefits that come from it, the cleansing of the system, even your skin, your hair, your nails. Anything that's sort of your outlook, it just changes. And I think the first time I started using this, within 3 days, people were starting to ask me questions. What are you doing? What's different? And I've had the same response from a number of people that started using it. It literally is an amazing product. And those are some of the ones that I use. I mean, I use them all. I use shampoos, conditioners, everything on there. And plus more, because I've got all sorts now. Just every time I go online, I buy something else and try something else. So what do you actually get with this? This is everything that you get with the pack. The cost of that is £199.75. And within there, there's over £260 worth of products. So you do get a bargain if you get this pack and you want to join the business. So, but it is £199.75, and like I say, you get everything within this, and this is a business in a box. It's literally, you look at starting up another business and you look at how much that costs, you're going to be talking a lot more than £199.75. But within here, you get all new information, all your booklets, you get all your steps to manager if that's where you want to go. There's different areas within there. You get information about Sonia, you get information about the allo, you get your receipt pads and everything that you need to start your business is within this pad for that cost. So it's quite amazing really when you think about it. It's just start out with it.
So your income opportunities, like Maggie explained to you, when you get your business in a box, there are a lot of people sort of get scared off with this idea of putting £200 into a business. And like Maggie's explained, any other business you start, if it's a garage, if it's a hairdresser, anything you start, your initial cost is a hell of a lot more than £200. A lot of people get scared off of it because they're like, oh, but what if I don't make it back? This is a business for, hopefully, some people the rest of their life, if it's just a second income, or if it's an actual business, like me and Maggie are trying to do ourselves, or going to achieve ourselves, you can say. So the different opportunities of income, they have got lots of different opportunities of income, but before we go into this, I just want to go over a smart saying with this gentleman here. It is illegal for a promoter or a participant in an achievement scheme to persuade anyone to make a payment promising benefits from getting others to join the scheme. Let's just make sure it's clear, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you want to join the business, you're going to have to put a lot of effort and a lot of time in it, but yeah, the opportunity for you is really, really good. You do not be misled by the claims of higher incomes are easily achieved. Examples of income potentials are not guaranteed, but are realistic illustrations of what can be achieved from hard work. So, like we just went over before, we've got lots of products, 250 products that literally everybody wants to have a little piece of. Reminding that, guys, this is not in stores, this is not something that you can go down to your local Tesco's and buy. This is things that you're only going to get through recommendations. So vitamins and supplements. In the UK, vitamins and supplements are a market of 660 million. 660 million. If you could just get a little snippet of that, imagine your income. Beauty products, skincare, 8.4 billion in the UK market. That's just in the UK. Remember, guys, that we are not just in the UK. If you come on board, you're not just suggesting guys to the UK. We are in over 150 some countries, meaning that your potential customers are everywhere. In the UK, sports and nutrition, 70 million in the UK. 90 in the UK. I was always going to make a mistake at some point. I'm glad I made it there. Again, who do you know that goes to the gym? Who do you know that wants to look better? Who do you know that wants to gain weight, lose weight? You try it. They all go up the town. Unless you actually look into these products, a lot of people will go into holiday bars or go online and buy a protein shake or buy a weight loss. And they're in that position that they've spent 30 to 40 pounds on that and they're not going to get that back if it doesn't work. Good thing about this is you've got a 60-day money back guarantee. So, supplying customers. So who are our customers? Like we said before, people at work. How many times do you go into work and you're speaking to somebody and say that you've got a sore back, or that they're tired, or that they've got bad skin, or that they've got bad joints? We have literally got products that can help every single one of these problems. So all you need to do is listen to them and maybe recommend. That is literally all we do in this company. People at the gym. Again, you bump into conversations, you make a little bit of conversation, again they'll say, oh, this isn't working for me, and again it's just recommending the products. And then people's at the school gate. Now don't get me wrong, if you join on, please do not go down to school gates if you're not with kids. Please don't do that, because it's just going to look ridiculous. But people at the school gates are great people for it. You can get arrested. And then essentially come back and say to me, I told you to keep the school gates. Please do not do that. But if you do have kids, then great again. Mums, sore backs because they just had pregnancy, stretch marks, the lot. And then people you care about. I think that's a great one. People that we care about. How much are you going to recommend a film, recommend a movie? You always say it. You do it without even thinking. If you go to a movie, you like it, you recommend it. That's literally all we do. We're not going out and chatting doors. I can chat doors, Maggie, could you chat doors?
Police is
That's about right. And then the opportunities in retail. I'm going to put the passion in Maggie for the retail prospects of it, and then I'm going to come back to me for the rest.
Yes. Right, so there's different opportunities within obviously the business, there's retail opportunities, and then there's the other side of the business, which is about the network marketing side of things. And it depends what you want to do. You know, we don't turn around and say in this business that, you know, when you join this business and you have to go and build a team and you have to be big. It depends on what your needs are. So this is all around, you know, the opportunities that are available to you. So there's the retail side of things that we look at first, because this is a business at the end of the day. We all have to retail some kind of products through those recommendations and things that come through. So there is an expectation there that we will each achieve some retail business within there. But you start to look at that, and the main one of these people obviously is us, because we're going to start using these products, we're going to start seeing the benefits of these products, and we're actually one of those retail customers that come out of it straight away, because we're going to start purchasing products for ourselves, so we see the benefits. And then we start recommending that, people start seeing it, and that sort of like builds your business. And people start coming back. I've had that now. I've got a number of regular customers now that come back, but not people that I've approached, but people that other people have recommended. And they've come to me for the products, which is great because it just builds. And sometimes you're not having to do a great deal for it to build, which is fantastic. It is based on the recommendations. So we build that retail business. And when we start building that retail business, we're not talking about turning around to you and saying you have to find hundreds and hundreds of customers. All we're turning around and saying is you probably need to find around 20 to 30 customers. And that's, you know, how difficult is that to find 20 to 30 regular customers when our product range is so good that that business will start to grow. And if we do get those 20 to 30 regular customers that might spend between £20 to £25 a month, then we'll be earning £200 to £400 a month. So, you know, that's sort of like the minimum side of things that we can be looking at within this business if we start building it into those areas. And a lot of people do just want to retail, and that's absolutely fine because we need people in this business that just want to retail. You know, because that's the market. But like myself and Derek want to do, we want to build this business, so we want to go that little bit further. And we want to be looking at building a team. And I think we've both got team members in here tonight, so which is great because we've started doing that already. So we keep our retail customers, and we keep them happy, we keep that building, because it will just naturally build. And we'll still grow on that, because we're constantly going to be telling everybody that we know about these fantastic products, so that will just build. And then we start to sort of like look at the team element side of things, and if we start building that team, then you've got a different sort of like business that you're working on there. And even for people that don't want to build a team, it kind of just happens, because if you're doing product launches and things like that, and people will see what you're doing, and they might want to join your team, but if you don't want to support them, so this will be able to have them, so even they might come on there. So what does it mean when we start like look at that? It's like kind of like multiplying the time, which it says there. So we look at, you know, if we've got one customer and we've got a number of team members, so we base that outside on 2 of each. So that's not like build. So we've got started with 2 team members, we've gone up to 4 team members there, and up to 120 customers, because each one of these has got 20 customers to grow, 20 to 30 customers. So suddenly we've gone from here to having 120 customers, because that team members are starting to build their teams. And then that grows again, so they get 2 members. And this is only based on 2, so we've got another 2 members each, so it's suddenly build up to 280 customers and 18 members. And then we double that again, and it goes up, and we've suddenly got 16 team members and 600 customers. So what does that leave you with? Create and manage a business at that level, which is anything from £800 to £2,000 per month. Which is pretty much more than what I earn now. You know, which is, you know, this is brilliant to get out there and be earning that. Just for finding these. You've had to do nothing more but than find 2 people, 2 sets of customers that hold that business. And it just constantly keeps going.
Perfect. Power of 5. Now I know a lot of you are going to be looking at this right now and you're like, finding people that are going to want to earn their own money and earn their own business. But how many people do you know that really just want to earn a bit of extra cash? That could be the people that are getting on there. They want to earn extra cash, they want to get excited about it, and they want to tell other people. So like Maggie explained, the power of 2 was that 800 to £2,000. For some of you that might not be enough. For some of you might want to find 5 people. How much do you think it would take for them to find 5 other people? Again, it's not a perfect world. Not everybody weeks 5, weeks 5, weeks 5, weeks 5. If it was, it'd be great. We would all be millionaires by the end of the year. Or maybe not millionaires, but we'd be close. But some people will find 5, some people will find 10, some people will find 1. Some people will find 1 and leave. But let's just keep looking at there. So if you've got 5, you found 5, you found 5. Again, you may look at this and you may think, oh, 125 people, yeah, that's not going to happen. Believe it or not, even up to 625 members, a lot of people out there, in the UK specifically, have more than that, have sometimes double of that. Thousands. And the best of it is we don't even know. We don't even know them. I mean, that makes sense, but we don't really know all these people. All we've done is found 5 people that have really got the insight of it and really want to do it and continue on. So at this point, we've got 780 team members, which is over 15,000 customers. 15,000 customers. I know myself, I've got about 1,000 people on my friends list. But how many folk do you know on your friends list? And other people on your friends list, but we've all got the benefit out of this company. So we've talked about a little bit about the retail, we've sort of got the aspect of maybe earning a couple of £100 each month. We talked about the manager. But let's say we get up to manager. This is when it got really exciting for me when I was talking to my sponsor, because they then got to tell me that I could be earning a royalty style income. And for you that don't know what a royalty style income is, put it this way, it's like when a musician makes a song today, whenever that gets played in many years to come, they're still getting an income for it because they created it. For us creating our business, that for some of us can do it in 5 months to get to manager, we start to get a royalty style income. What that means for you is that if you do it in 5 months and you decide, you know what, I've got to manager, I've enjoyed my time here, but I'm not really into it anymore. Forever we'll still say, thanks so much for your effort, but we'll still pay your royalty style income for all your hard work. And like we said before, 157 countries. So yeah, you might run out of people in Falkirk, yeah, you might run out of people in Glasgow, yeah, you might run out of people in Edinburgh, you might go to Ireland, you never know. But how many people do you know that have got aunts, cousins, second cousins, third cousins, cousins' dogs, mums, you know, the list goes on, that people can find people everywhere. And that's what's really good about it, because we can literally build a company from our house, not going out and not travelling all around the world to speak to all these people, but we can build that. Well, I'm doing my kitchen, and I'm building this around the world. That's really exciting for me. So your income potential. So as a manager, like we say, you have to build your team, you get your case credits, which is very much not relevant to this, but we get up to manager, and at a manager stage, you're going to be earning an average of whatever stage of £20,000. £20,000 a year. For some of you that might not be a lot. For me, what that picture says to me is I worked in McDonald's for 4.5 years. It took me 4.5 years of hard graft, of training, to get to 20 grand a year. And for a company to turn around to you and say, we'll help you, we'll support you, we'll train you, to get that in 5 months. Now obviously not everybody's going to get it in 5 months, some people might take a year, some might take 2 years. But this is a second income. This is not you spending 50 hours a week, this is you spending your spare time, or whenever you can fit this in your spare time to get that. Moving on. So, £20,000 on average. You're at a manager stage, you may have 30, you may have 40, you may have 20, it just depends on where every person in your team's at in this. And you build 2 of them up to manager, that automatically makes you at a senior manager position, £35,000 a year. Again, a lot of you may be thinking this is going to be a hard task. Believe it or not, when we get the bug, is what we like to call it in this business, that's very achievable. And then we're going up to 5 managers at £60,000 a year. I don't know about you, but I would have to go back to probably university to get a job at £60,000 a year. I would have to work a lot of hours to get £60,000 a year. And for 5 managers, and this is just given this company, you don't actually have a certain time to find the 5 managers, but as long as you do, forever will work out £60,000 on average a year. Let's say we take it slow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say we take it slow and we get up to 9 managers. That's 1 manager per year from now for the next 9 years. And you get 9 managers, you're automatically up to a sapphire manager of earning £120,000 a year. £120,000. I don't know, again, 9 years, I would happily work 9 years for that. I would happily work 9 years for that. And then we get to the big figures. Diamond Sapphire Manager and Diamond Sapphire Manager and Diamond Manager. believe it or not, there is people in the UK with this business that are in excess of £350,000 a year. £350,000 a year.
Seems like it's done.
And then if you want to go into that, just
Yeah.
talk through.
So not only is the potential to earn that kind of money, and it is around the teams that you build and the managers that you build, you know, those are only estimates, which we said right at the very beginning, you know, that's not guaranteed, you still have to put the work in, and you have to build those teams to support and coach those teams to do what they're doing, so it's just that rolling programme. And it's that cycle, but the company doesn't just turn around and say, well, you know, you can go out, there's potential to earn that kind of money, which is in fact and potentially unheard of to a lot of us. But they'll also give you incentives as well. So some of these incentives, so like we see here, is a car incentive. They call it the car plan because there's potential to get to, a significant amount of money. There's 3 levels in the car plan. So as you get to manager, then you start looking at the different levels that you can get in there. And those levels are like start around £235 to around £550 per month that they will give you for 3 years to go out and get a car if you want. If people want to send it to school or pay off a mortgage, that's up to them. But it's called the car plan, the majority of people go out and buy cars. But you know, it's your choice. But these are other incentives that are, you know, that are achievable. And they do other small incentives as well and things like that as you're building your business up as well. And I'm just, like I said, not been in the business that long myself. And I've got over £300 worth of products free that have been given to me just for building up the business that I'm already doing. So I just keep selling them and bring me some more and I'll sell them as well. So it's really great because it helps you boost your business and gives you those different products as well. So there's lots of smaller incentives other than these as well as you start growing. And the other incentives we've got is global travel. You know, once we start getting into this business, and the key point is getting to that manager level. Because once you get to that manager level, it just opens up this business to you. And there's global incentives and travel that the business will take us on. You know, we don't just turn around and say that off you go and there's a hotel and don't use it. They actually turn around and say, no, actually, this is about saying you've successfully achieved these positions. So we're now going to let you come along, we're going to invite you along to some of these things, and we're going to pay for your flights, and we're going to pay for your hotels, which is all 5-star hotels. And potentially, depending on how well you've done the business, we're going to give you a credit card when you get there to spend some money. You know, and I know people in my team that have actually been and done that, so people that are up there. Went to Singapore this year, and they've been up there and been on the stage, and they're in my upline, as it's called, and I've seen them receive some of the incentives and things that they've got, and I've seen the pictures when they're in the airport in the VIP lounge with their flashlight, that's telling us all about it. I'm thinking, yeah, well, I want to be there. You know, so there are some significant opportunities there. And let's say it depends on where you are in the business, but those cash that will give you to spend out there, the spending money is between £500 and £3,000. So it's not even a small amount, it just depends on where you are in the business and how well your business is doing. And the other incentives is the chairman's bonus. You know, and like I said, we've had colleagues I've been out to Singapore this year, and they've collected their cheques, and we've got pictures of their cheques, and I'm still trying to get all of them so I can get a picture of it. Particularly that £1 million would be fantastic, like that. But these are people sort of like in the UK that went out to Singapore this year. Next year it's Johannesburg. How many of us would love to go to Johannesburg with a big cheque on the stage? It'd be amazing. So we've got these people here, so we've got, this is Jay Leach and John Curtis. These are the biggest owners, business owners in the country. And not only have they got over that 350k, because they are diamond managers within this business, that's additional to what they've already earned. That's additional to the car incentives that we've got and the other holiday incentives of that. That's just a bonus check of over £1 million. So it is achievable. They've been in the business for over 20 years and they've built their business, but you can see what the potential is there. And Natalie Healy, who's here, she's not been in the business that long. I think she's been in the business about 6 or 7 years, and that was last year's check at 45,000. This year, I think she was closer to around 100,000 for this year. And she's only been in the business for about 5 years. And she's quickly overtaken these two because of her passion for things within the business. And I'd love to see what her check is next year when she gets up on the stage. And she's just really growing, and that team underneath is growing. So it is amazing. actually got a cheque for £6,000 this year. She's been in the business 18 months. You know, so that's on top of everything else. So within globally, the business actually gave out over 22 million back to the people in the business. And this is why I say it's about the people in the business is this business. It's about people that want to go out there, that want to work, and they give a significant amount of that money back to the people that are in it. And over 2.5 million was paid out to the UK distributors, or business owners, as we now call them. Distributors is a word that's actually actually classed as business owners now. So 2.5 million, and obviously they receive 1 million of that, so the other split between the guys. And then UK checks, they actually ranged from around 3,500 to over 100, over 1 million in there, so it's quite a significant amount that we actually give back to them.
So how do we build a team? So how do we actually get into this? And you may know people right now that we benefit from the products, but how do you actually build a team? The great thing I found about building a team, having the 2 guys that I've worked with tonight, is that it's really just helping people. It's not saying to them, here, I have this big business opportunity, give me all your money and I'm going to run away from you. You're helping them help themselves, which in return is going to help you. Everybody is a potential team member. Your family, your family's family, their friends, your old work friends. In fact, just in this book alone, and this is one of the books you get, it actually gives you a memory jogger, just in case you get mixed up with who you've spoken to or anyone. It gives you a memory jogger of people that could be potential team members. Everybody from your current boss, your past boss, your clients, your customers. And these are just a few examples. So that's really something that you don't need to worry with us, because we do help you with that as well. And how we build a team. Since 1978, sorry, we've created this 4-step method that Forever believe in, and it's worked. Or we would still be here. And it works. I've tried it myself, managed tried it myself, and it does work. We find the potential team members, and again, like I say to everybody, contact them and show them. You show them a video, you show them a lot of information about what they could be earning or what they do, and then you bring them to a business presentation like this. Now, unfortunately, we've not been able to get as much people as we wanted tonight, but
it's a start.
It's a start, and it really gets them in, and it shows them that it's not just a word from your friend or from your cousin, or it's a real business. It's not just a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. And it's then after that, it's getting them started, and that's the exciting bit. Once you've got them through and they've got excited, you actually start to see them changing. I know I'm going to embarrass you at Brian, but I got Brian up here, and me and Brian have been friends since McDonald's, and Brian's been in the same business for how long now?
6 years.
6 years. And he's in a dying trade now, and he's looking for that potential to get out. And you know, you show them the videos, and you show them the mind training, and that's all there, and you'll, if you ever join on, you'll get all of that, and you really just start to change the way you think. And within a week or so, Brian had already changed. From a pub that Brian used to go to, having a beer at night, he came with a folder for a business presentation and for meeting people. So you do really see the changes within your team, and getting them started is the exciting bit, because you get to feed them more information and you get to see them go out, really, just spread their wings, and you really just don't know. So this is the business circle, and like I say, it all starts with you in the middle. It's really just reiterating what we went over, getting started, potential team members connected, showing business presentation. So it's not a big marathon. We're not having to give them lots of training and get loads of information out of them. The products themselves sell themselves, and the videos themselves of the business sell themselves as well. So what do people say? So this is one thing that caught me as well, as I was like, I see lots of videos. I mean, I see videos of doctors, I see videos of brokers, of football players, of doctors, and I was like, I'm only just a telecommunication. I put TV boxes in. How am I ever going to do this? I've not got training, I don't know how to run my own business, I have no idea of how to run a business. But that's just great about Forever, because we take people from whatever background and bring them to wherever they need to be. So a few things, like Maggie said, this is Jane Leach and John Curtis. Before they joined Forever, they were farmers. Farmers in their own business, and
got to the point where, as you know, farmers, it's quite a difficult trade at the moment. And they really just were looking for something that were going to pick up their spirits. Still use the same business model, but with better products they can do. And with them, they say, we're forever the ordinary people like us can achieve extraordinary results and amazing lifestyle. Like I said, Natalie Healy, she's a mum who was really just not wanting to go back to work after her. Was it okay? She's a mum who's been looking for extra income that she can stay at home and still see her kids. I was looking for a business that I could work around the children yet still earn a very good income. What she is now earning a very good income, and I'm really chuffed for her for doing that. And then, like you say, you've got the lawyers, your football coach, and your medical doctor. The really thing I want to say about these slides is be open-minded about it, because we are very open-minded when it comes to yourselves. We're very open-minded about how you want to earn money and how quick you want to earn money, and we'll support you doing that. So the benefits. The benefits with us is we've got a proven business model. We've not been around for 5 months, 5 years, 37 months. We've been around for 37 years, and we've got proven that people can actually run the business with us. We've got an uncapped income potential. No longer will you have a manager telling you this is how much you're going to earn this year. No longer will you have a manager that's going to say, whoa, you're earning too much money. With this you can. We've got a wallable income as well. We've not really touched on that as much as we should have done. But we're forever, like I said, with that loyalty income. Once you earn that loyalty income, you can pass that on for generations to come. And that was a big thing for me, because at this stage now, I'm still young, still single, but I want to have the money that I can leave for generations to come, so that when my kids grow up, they've got the lifestyle that they can do what they want to do, because I've worked hard now. I've worked hard when I can work hard, when I'm still young, when I've still got the energy and the complete flexibility. At the moment, I work full-time hours, I come home at night, I get on my laptop, I'm all excited, I speak to people, and it's totally flexible in the way you want to do it. You can spend 2 hours a night, 3 hours a night, 5 hours a night. It really is up to you, and we will help you depending on what you want to do. And the training support. Training support, it's just phenomenal. I mean, that's the best word I can explain it. Phenomenal training. The support is ongoing from your sponsor, from your sponsor's team, from your team's team, from the professionals that are up on the screen there. They're all there for you. And recognition and appreciation. Like Maggie touched on earlier on, we do success days, which basically bring everybody from the certain area together, and we just want to really give them a pat on the back for their hard work. A lot of, I don't really know about it, but there was one in Grangemouth, Falkirk Grangemouth. You had all these people here, and the great thing is it's just really about recognising it. I mean, really recognising, well done for doing that. Well done, not for just getting manager, but well done for getting a couple of customers or whatever you're at, whatever level you're at, they're always recognising you.
I think the point to note on with the success days as well is, we had the success day in Falkirk when it sold out the venue, and 400 people signed up. Last year I think there was about 300 people, so they thought the venue was big enough. This year we couldn't get any tickets. So, and the next success day I think is going to do the same in Scotland as well, so I think next year they'll be looking for a bigger venue. In England, we've just done the Excel last weekend, and they sold out again at 5,000 tickets. And there's still people trying to get tickets to get there. So it's worth noting because of those things. It is a growing business, but on the other side of things, it's worth looking at, this is not an exhaustive business. You don't look at it and say, well, if we've already got that many people in doing it forever, is there a market for me to actually join this business? Well, actually, out of the billions of people that's in this country, there's only 5,000 actually active members within Forever. So if you look at that from the billions of people I've got, there is a huge marketplace yet for the rest of us. And for more of us to actually come involved and get into careers going.
What speak through then? Is Forever all for you?
Yeah, I'll keep on. So this is what we say, will Forever work for you guys that are here? I'm certainly hoping it's going to work for me, and I know Derek's the same. But yeah, it will if you can take it seriously. It's not, when I say a flash in the pan, it's not a get rich quick scheme, which we've said a few times. It does require effort, it does require time to put in there, and you will get out of it for the time that you put into it. So if you only want to put 2 hours in a week, then you'll only get 2 hours worth of work out of it, and 2 hours worth of that business out of it. But if you want to grow a business, it really is dependent on what you want to put in there, and what you want to get out of it. It does need self-motivation, because at the end of the day, although you've got sponsors, and we've got our sponsors, this is your business. This is not, you know, we're not your boss. If we become your sponsors, or whoever becomes your sponsors, we're not your boss, it's your business. So it is that self-motivation that you need to have that right to get out there to run your own business. And sort of like, let go of the sponsors, because you need to be able to do it yourself. You need to be able to follow that cycle that's worked for 37 years. And to train other people, to coach other people, you know, this is what we need to do. Follow this cycle, it works. So if we can do that, then, you know, we learn from others that are in the business that have been doing this for a number of years, and just follow that same cycle and just keep going around, and it will work. And it's about embracing the change, and tell everyone what you're doing, because the amount of people sometimes that come into this business and are afraid to tell people what they're doing, not tell the families and things like that, because you know, we'll keep it a secret for a while to see if it works. But actually the whole point is that you need to tell people, you need to tell everybody what you're doing, and not be afraid of that, because at the end of the day this is a business, and would you be afraid to tell other people if you were doing a business? If you opened the shop, would you not tell anybody, oh, I opened the shop, and come in and see it? You would, you'd want everybody to know. So this is the same thing, it is a business, and it's about letting everybody know what you're doing. And are you willing to think big, and dream big, and set those big goals? Because those are the things that will drive us. I mean, one of my goals, or my goal is, I know you've got a minute, I want a better Range Rover. So I want a big flash Range Rover, and on my goals board is my Range Rover, and I've got my 22 rings on there. And I've got, you know, I want the colour that it's in this white inside, and it's got this black engine around the seats, and you know, it tells you everything that I want in there. And it's about setting those goals realistically. And I think over the next few weeks I'm actually going to go around and take them for a test drive, just so I can get the smell of it as well. You know? But it is setting those big goals, and it is, you know, and once we've got those goals, it's just driving again to keep looking at them and saying, you know, this is what you want to do, this is why we've come into this business, is to achieve. We've not come into it just to sit back and say, well, you know, it might happen, it might not. We've come into it with our own sets of goals, and I think we're going to keep going until we actually get them. So, and it's getting everybody else to do that. So, next step's getting started.
Next step, getting started. So next step, getting started, I mean, a lot of people that I speak to particularly are quite sceptical. A lot of people want more information, and believe it or not, I spent weeks on information. I spent, I think it was about 3 weeks before I joined. I was really sceptical because I really didn't know much about it. And every single way I went for, I looked for that little bit of, where's it going to mop up? But there isn't. There's no way, and you can search and go home tonight and search and see, but this business is one of these things that it's just out there for everybody to achieve. So, what you need to do the next step, again, this could be this week, this could be this month, this could be next year. Register. You need to register, and obviously you need to order the distributor back, which is £195.75, £99.75, sorry, and then book your business meeting. What's good about the pack again is, like I say, it's a business in a box, and it is a business that you can potentially earn as much as £200 to £300 a month, so you could earn the box back within a month, and then everything else after that's profit. And a lot of people that do this, and a lot of people that do forever, would say they would spend thousands and thousands to join forever because they're living the lives of their dreams, they're living lives of what they would never believe that they could live. And the business plan meeting, like Maggie explained earlier on, once you're in the business, you're in the business for yourself, you're in the business for yourself to earn your own dreams and do what you want to do with it. But we like to say you're in the business for yourself but not by yourself, because you have the support of everybody around you. You have the support. Me and Maggie, we've only met a couple of weeks ago, but we've supported each other. Your sponsors will support you. Everybody's there to support. And I think that's what's a great thing about this business, is that everybody's really helpful. No one's really just be like, oh well, you're only at that level and I'm at this level, and you know what I mean, it's always, right, you're at that level, I'm at this level, this is how I did it. And that's what's great about it, because they don't just leave drivers in your future. So what can we look at for your future? This is just back to the first slide that we went through. So your lifestyle. With this business, and again, it's up to yourself where you take it, you would have more time. Whether it be you earn £200, £300, £400 extra a month, that could mean working 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 less hours at work. So it could mean the difference between going full-time and part-time, earning this at the side, and being able to spend the time for what you need to do. You could travel, like we said, we've got the travel and the car incentives. So the travel and the car incentives are very much there and are very much available to whoever wants to grab them. And then the financial independence. Financial independence is a big thing for me. Financial independence to just do what I like to do. Not to get to my mid-30s and think, you know what, I really wish I did this when I was then. And then the pension. A lot of people use this to boost their pension. Do a couple of years, build a business, have the money there to help the pension out. And then a new way of working. Again, a big thing about this is working from home. It's not for many people. Many people still want to be out there, many people still want to be on the road. I know for a fact that the main people in my group are now travelling all over the world, meeting new people and building their businesses wherever they go. And that's totally up to yourself because you are your own boss and you will help others do it. And I think that's a good thing as well, is helping others. Helping others, not just helping yourself out, not just helping your income, but helping other people's income. Helping people get out of where they're at now. And fulfillment and recognition. The recognition in this company, like I say, 3 weeks in the business and the recognition I've had is, it's just, I can't put a word to it really. And then the health and better lifestyle. That's one of my aims, that's one of my big aims in my dream board. Is to have the time that I'm not at work, I'm not in my bed because I'm tired from work, but being able to get up when I want, go to the gym, come back and run my own business, and just lead a better, healthier lifestyle, again through the products. But yeah, peace of mind. Peace of mind is a big thing that I would want you to go home tonight and think about, is the peace of mind you would have if you had your own business behind you to get your dreams the way you want. So, we're on to the last slide, Maggie. We've managed through it without much hiccups.
I think we're doing alright. It's one of them things, it's not about sitting here tonight and saying we're going to join this business tonight. It's about going away, so I have to think about it. It might be right for us, it might be right for somebody, the time might be right now, the time might not be. It's your choice. There is no pressure in this business to turn around and say you've got to do it now. It's, take that time, go away and have a think about it. Talk to the person that's sort of like invited you here tonight, or the person how you've heard about this tonight. However that might be, whether it's through leaflets or through advertising on the local website and things like that. There's various different people, so it's about talking to them as well. And if there's any information that any of you want from at all, myself and Derek are obviously more than happy to discuss anything with you.
So change your thinking, change your action, change your life. It's proven that if you do the same things throughout your life, you're always going to have the same actions, or you're always going to have the same end results. So if you change your thinking now, change your actions now, you will definitely change your life. And thank you all for coming. I know you don't know all that, but thank you for coming.